Hey YouTube, welcome to the Subprime to Prime YouTube channel. Here, our focus is to get you from subprime to prime. And all of that starts with knowing where we want to go in our financial journey. This channel is for information and educational purposes only and is not intended to be financial or legal advice. Okay, let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about speeding up the process. And of course, above all, this is a persistence and patience type of game. We are doing everything we need to do to get established so that we know where we are, and we know those things by checking our credit report, seeing what's on there. We're fixing the delinquencies, paying things off, adding more income to our financial house, and reducing the spending, not buying unnecessary and unneeded items. You're trying to establish your financial standing. And again, as I've said a million times before, well, probably not a million, but as I've said before, this is your responsibility. So you're going to have to take the reins on this. Now, today we're gonna discuss how to kind of, if you're in a situation to move this thing forward a little bit faster, let's talk about how you can do that. So as we're trying to cut the fat and see what we can do to add more money to our finances, we want to reduce credit card balances as much as possible, as often as possible. And if you are in a position to do so, establish new positive credit. Every little bit helps. And then you can also negotiate with creditors on behalf of, any credit cards you have that, have higher interest rates, or, trying to negotiate more favorable repayment options. And some creditors are absolutely willing to make concessions if it helps to, move along the repayment. Because after all, one way or another, they want the money back. So another thing we like to do, or we should always do, is automate your payments. Make sure that you don't miss a beat. We're trying to avoid any late pays or delinquencies of any kind, because those will set you back further than just about anything else. And when we get to the point where we're going to dive in to what your credit makeup is, that's one of the biggest things that you could do to take a dump. For your credit to take a jump is to be late or delinquent on anything. This is not the time to be late on anything. If it can be helped, you must pay it on time and in full. Your at least your minimum balance. And bringing in extra income will get you to the point where you're not just making minimum payments, you're actually going above and beyond. Creditors see that, they like that, they want consistency. And when you begin to really fix your finances, that consistency is everything. Because at some point, you're going to want more. You're going to need more. And if you're stuck with high interest rates and being over leveraged, getting and wanting or needing that more is not going to come anytime soon. Those things have to be corrected. Your habits and the things that you do have to be corrected in order to move forward. So if you're not in a position, you want to avoid opening new credit accounts, as it's not going to do you any good if you get a multitude of inquiries on your credit report. And an inquiry is simply somebody looking into your credit report to see if they want to offer you some sort of credit. And just be patient with yourself, understanding that you made some of the decisions to be in the place where you are, and it's going to take you making better and more mindful decisions to get you out. And trust me, you will get through this. I've gotten through this, and tons of people I know have gotten through this. It's one of those things. Sometimes we're not making the best decisions we can for our financial future, and what you're trying to establish is you're trying to establish a better quality of life, legacy for your children, and overall abundance going forward. You may be in a situation where things are lacking and it's troublesome and it's stressful and frustrating, but you can get through it. You're gonna do just fine. But keep in mind, doing a few of these things will change the game for you. And again, persistence and patience, over the long haul is the name of the game. But these are things that you can do to help move the needle forward just a little bit faster. And, when we establish these better and more positive tracks of payment and payment history, the overall picture of your finances get better over time. So keep in mind that what you do each and every day going forward is what's going to drive the positive payments and the positive actions and reactions from the creditors to be in your favor. And that's the whole point. We want everybody to be in your favor and not you being at everybody's, not in their good graces, right? So, again, check your credit report. Remember, our finances is about money coming in and going out, and how we can flip that to have more money coming in than going out. We want to make sure we take care of all of our delinquencies that are on the credit report. We want to reduce credit card balances. And, if you're savvy enough to get this done, or someone with great credit, you can also become an authorized user. These are things that we're going to talk about in future videos with regards to credit cards and how they work and which ones should you use that will benefit you the most. But for right now, it's one of those things that you can keep in your mind. And if you do have someone with great credit that can help you out with that, excellent. That'll help you by leaps and bounds. And remember, this journey is yours to have. You can do this. And if you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And also check out my free school channel. It's Subprime to Prime in the school platform. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I wish you well. Until next time. Bye-bye.